Ah, shit. Got to my workout spot. I just saw a dude, walking. The same guy I showed you guys before, the one with the bags around his shoes. That nigga doing a life sentence out here, bruh. It's a shame. Some people will never make it out of this situation, bro. If you're on your purpose, right? Eventually, if you keep trying, eventually you'll get out of your situation. But some guys out here, bro, I look at them, I know they got a life sentence. Like the guy with the bags I can't even talk. Like the guy with the bags around his shoes. He's serving a life sentence, man. He lost his brain, man. Every day, bro, I see him with bags around his shoes, bro. And he walked by me. He gives me like a wild look. His eyes are like really wide and shit. He can't really talk that much. He's finished, bro. I mean, he ain't never began, really. But he'll never find a woman or a wife as long as he lives. That's called a life sentence, man. But he lost it up here, though. He up here, he gone. He probably had it at one point, and he just lost it. There's another guy out here, man. He walks his dog every day. He'll never find a girlfriend or a wife ever again. Matter of fact, he hasn't had a girlfriend in 20 years. That's a life sentence right there, man. I mean, he gonna croak alone. He gonna die alone. He gonna be by himself. You feel what I'm saying? Another guy out here, he drinks himself to death. He drinks beer every single day. But he not alone, though. He got a girlfriend. But he's a guy that won $1 million jackpot a while back. And he's been hacking away at it, just little by little. You know what I'm saying? He ain't spent it all. And I think she holds his money for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he on his last legs, man, with the drinking. His liver is gone. I mean, his liver is completely shot from all the years of drinking. But at least he getting laid from time to time, man. He like 50-something years old. But if it wasn't for his $1 million that he won on a scratcher. He won $1 million on a scratcher. I talk to him every now and then. I see him out here. But he's been chipping away at his money and shit. He ain't been really buying nothing. He basically just drinking it away, really. Buying beer here and there, and he chipping away at it. You know what I'm saying? He not taking big chunks out to buy a brand new house, or his girlfriend is holding his money for him and rationing it to him. That's what she's doing. But his girlfriend is a big old fat woman. Of course, he's a short, 5'8", older man, like around 50. But he's not really serving a life sentence. He has a woman. He has something. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about these other guys who just never find a girlfriend or a wife. Like in China, there's tons of guys out there just doing a life sentence. They gotta fucking they gotta be by themselves for the rest of their life. feel what I'm saying? A life sentence sucks, man. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning that you won't find a girlfriend or a wife ever again, or ever. You know. I told you. I've been in a situation for a while, man, and I'm digging my way out, slowly but surely. What's up, man? You know. What's up, T-Bone? So I'm about to work out in about a minute, man. You know, I just don't want to serve a life sentence, bro. My thing is, man, eventually down the stretch, I will hit, and I won't be in the situation forever. But I feel sorry for the guys who gotta do that life sentence, man. You know, they'll never find a partner. You know, like I said, man, in China, man, I've been reading and studying and looking at videos about the leftover men in China, man. How, like, was it 30 million men won't be able to find girlfriends or wives? They can, not even a girlfriend. They don't have the luck. They don't even have the luxury to have a woman, a girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? They'll never, unless they become successful and wealthy, they will never ever find a girlfriend or a wife ever again, or ever. Like this one story, this one guy, he had a girlfriend, but she got took away by a guy who made more money and had a house and a car. He stole his girlfriend from him, man. His girlfriend left him for a guy who had his shit together. And the guy, he didn't have his shit together. He stayed in the Providence, you know, basically in the poor part. And that was his only girlfriend, bruh. And that was like, what, 6 years? 6 years ago? Because I saw that video just recently, man. And that was 6 years ago. He hasn't had a girlfriend in like 6 years. You feel what I'm saying? And it sucks. It sucks, man. That these guys gotta do all of that and go through all of that. But what I'm saying is, bro, as long as you're on your purpose and you chasing your goals and chasing your dreams, eventually you will get there. When I look at Jean-Claude Van Damme's story, you know, one of my favorite martial artists from the 90s, you know, when I look at his struggle in getting into Hollywood, it gives me hope, because that let me know that other people struggled before they got their big break. You feel what I'm saying? It was a big struggle, but they kept going, they kept going, they kept going, they kept going, and voila, bam. You know, you feel what I'm saying? Bam. They landed something. They got in. You feel what I'm saying? After years of struggling, they finally got their dream going. You feel what I'm saying? So it gives me hope that I don't have a life sentence. But there's some guys out here, they're not even trying. They're not even like struggling to make their situation better. So therefore, they're serving a life sentence. Like I said, the dudes in China, about 30 million men won't be able to find girlfriends or wives. Ooh. Man, so they got to spend the rest of their life alone in a little village, man, without a woman. That's tough, man. That's a cold pill to swallow. That you got to spend the remainder of your life without a girlfriend, though, without a wife. You can't get laid on the regular. You got to go out of town to go to like strip clubs or get a prostitute every now and then. That's kind of, man. That's not good, man. And then they're not ambitious on top of that. They're not going after nothing. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have ambition. You know, see, poverty is supposed to be struggling, and poverty is supposed to be temporary in your life. It's not supposed to be your whole entire life. You're not supposed to struggle all the way into the end, man. Like my parents, they struggled all the way to the end. My dad struggled all the way to the end until he died. He never ever had any goals or ambition or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, he served a sentence. It wasn't a life sentence because my dad was good looking, man. He got women. But at the end of his life, like the last quarter of his life, he was spending his time alone. When he got to be in his 50s and 60s, no woman wanted him, man. So when he got, you know, the last, like I said, last 10 years, he was by himself. The last 10 years of his life. And believe me, bro, we all got an end to our life. Don't forget that. Everybody have an end to their life. There's a beginning and there's an end. Meaning that there's going to be a point in your life where you only got like, and you don't even know it, you probably got like 2 years to live left. You look at George Foreman. He didn't know the last 2 years of his life. He didn't know he had 2 more years to live. He just passed on. Look at the guy that played, he played Apollo. I don't even know his name. The guy who played Apollo and Rocky, okay? He didn't know he had 2 more years. He died at 78. He was at, at 76. He didn't think he had 2 more years to live. Everybody got a time and date when they gonna kick the bucket, bro. We can't help it. We human beings, man. We gotta die so other people can live. So other people can come into the world and get a chance to experience life. But a life sentence is something that you don't want to have. I say start building slow right now, man. Start getting your shit together. Start chasing your dreams right now. So that way your struggle won't be throughout your whole entire life. It just won't be a portion of your life that you're struggling. Start planning ahead, man. You know? Plan ahead, watch your seeds grow. Slowly but surely you'll come up out of your situation. Instead of doing a life sentence. Nobody wants to do a life sentence, man. Like, you never ever find a girl, man? Damn. And I see why, man. Why, you know, the reason why I haven't been in no relationship and I haven't found a girl, because I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't broke, I would have been had a girl by now. You know what I'm saying? My situation is I got flings in the past. When I was out there dating, it was more like flings. It wasn't nothing serious. So every time I lost a girlfriend, it would take me 1 or 2 or 3 months to get another one. And then I lose a woman I'm dating, and then, man, I you know what? I sat back and I was like, God damn, I can like suffer right now, and then come up later. Or I could suffer for the rest of my life. I could be in a situation until my dying day. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to do that. So I start planning slowly but surely. We come up out of here, man. We'll come up out. Don't worry. I gotta drink some water, bro. And that's true, bro. Like some dudes are in a life sentence with themselves, man. They just it's happening here in America too, man. Some dudes won't find girlfriends or wives. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because there's bigger and better men out here, man. Your competition is fierce for that coochie. A lot of them, a lot of dudes, they'll do anything. They'll self-improve. They'll become millionaires just so they can have women all around them, man. See what I'm saying? They'll play football, basketball. They'll become doctors, lawyers. They'll do whatever it takes to have an upper hand over other men, bro. And they see other men as their competition. And it is. Other men are your competition for coochie, man. So spend time building on your craft. Spend time bettering yourself so you can beat your competition to the coochie, man. That's what it's all about. Men are bettering themselves. They're going through colleges, you know. They're becoming actors, entertainers. They doing whatever it takes to get more coochie into their life. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of struggling all the way to the end, man, because as you get older, guys, the traffic of women is going to slow down after a while, man. Nobody's being young forever. And sometimes we got to accept, this reality is that, hey, as you get older, it becomes more about your wallet and less about your looks. You know what I'm saying? I told you the guys this before, man. With Shannon Sharp, it was more about his wallet than his looks, man, with that female, okay? It was more about his wallet. It was more about being a millionaire and what she can get from him. And we can't help that, man. Our looks leave, guys. You think you gonna be good looking forever and young and strong? Think again. Nope. Nobody's staying young and vibrant forever, bro. We keep getting older as the years go by. And we keep on getting uglier and uglier. So then when we get older, we start pulling out that wallet. When we get to be 40 and 50, we start pulling out that wallet, man. Leading with our wallets. God damn, that girl got a big old butt on her. I had to look. My God. I had to raise my shades up to look at this. My God. Look at that big old booty. See, I like women with a lot of booty, man. That's what I like. A lot of clapback. Yeah, she got a fat old booty. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. Stop looking at her. She got me distracted. Anyway, so like I said, bro, the life sentence I'm seeing a lot of niggas is doing out here. There's this one guy, he lives in his car, bro. He'll never make it out of that car, bro. He'll never make it out of that car. You feel what I'm saying? He'll never make it out of that car. He living in that car for the rest of his life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the other guy, like I said, the guy with the bags around his shoes, he done. he's a vegetable, bro. He's a vegetable, bro. A life sentence, meaning that he gotta stay out here for the rest of his life until he croak. That's it. Life is over. God damn, look at how big her booty is. Holy cow. You know what I'm saying? A life sentence. It's like, you better get on your ball, bro. Don't let this be a life sentence for you, bro. No, start working today for the future so you can eventually come out of your situation, bro. You gotta tell yourself, like, bro, I gotta start getting on my purpose and getting on my bag chase. So I won't have to deal with this forever. You see what I'm saying? Getting on my bag chase so I won't have to, like, be struggling in the dating scene forever. Because once you get the bag, bro, your value goes up, and all of a sudden you won't have any problems getting a girlfriend, or even if you want a wife or whatever. What's up with it, Jamie in the house? You won't have any problems getting a woman when you got your money on point, boy. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I've been struggling keeping a female around is because of my money. You surrounded by guys who got their shit together, yeah, you're gonna struggle, bro. It's only natural. You got motherfuckers out here, they ruthless when it comes to chasing coochie. They ruthless about getting their bag together and stuff. They're like, man, I gotta get my money together, man. So I'll get me some coochie in my life, but fuck all that. I'm about self-improvement. I'm about getting the bag, getting more bitches, and getting more money. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. You see what I'm saying? That's how niggas think, man. Some niggas, you know, from birth, they knew they were screwed, so they got on their purpose when they was young. You know, like Lil Wayne, he knew, hey, if I didn't become a rapper, these women ain't gonna want to deal with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Wayne, he been sub-5, man. You know, Kevin Hart knew that he had to become a comedian, bro. He didn't want to serve a life sentence of being 5'5", bro. Kevin Hart's 5'5". He had to be successful, bro. He had to keep chasing that dream. You see what I'm saying? He had to keep chasing that dream, or the females wasn't gonna dig him, bro. And he became Kevin Hart. He kept chasing the dream. He kept chasing, you know, being a stand-up comedian. And then after that, he became an actor. You feel what I'm saying? So he had to, like, get out there, or he was gonna spend the rest of his life struggling hard with women because of his height. But he got on the ball quick, and he was like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna be out here forever without trying to get no coochie, man. Fuck all that. Shit, I'm out here struggling? Hell no. We going every single day. This is his mindset. His mindset. Every single day, I'm going to a stand-up shit or whatever. I'm gonna keep going every single goddamn day. Getting up, looking at where all the stand-up comedian or clubs or whatever, wherever they have open mic for stand-ups. I'm going there every single day. He committed himself to going to a stand-up every single day, or any chance he got. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't every single day, it was every single chance he got. Like, if he couldn't find a stand-up gig after like 3 or 4 weeks or whatever, and he finally found one, you know, any chance he got, he kept going to stand-ups. You feel what I'm saying? You know, any chance he got. Because he didn't want to be there forever. You guys gotta understand, if you start getting on your purpose right now, you won't be there in your situation forever, bro. Man, a couple of years go by quick, man. You'll be in you'll have that bag before you know it. It's better than being a life sentence, you know, being you know what I'm saying? It's better than being there for a lifetime. At least if you can repeat to yourself, hey, you know, hey, I gotta get on this ball right now, bro. I'm gonna be out here struggling for the rest of my life. I can't do that. Getting out here struggling for the rest of my life? Hell fucking no, bro. Hell no, we won't go. But I got bigger YouTubers following me around, bro. We got Fresh and Fit, fucking, uh, you know, Oreo man, savvy guy. You know, I got, what's his name? AMS. I got bigger YouTubers following me around, bro. Cause they see the hunger in my eyes, man. You know, I'm full of ambition. Why do you think that female Torah was following me around? She saw the ambition in my eyes, man. And she seen I was a tiger, bro. You know, out here growling for the bag, bro. Out here competing with other niggas. You know, I inspire motherfuckers, bro. Even though I'm down and out myself, but they can see it. I got ambition though. I got drive. You might see me, oh, Kelcat, he homeless or whatever, but he got ambition though. It ain't like he ain't doing nothing about his situation. He's trying to do something about his situation. He's not just oh well, just give it up. Nah, he's out here trying. Like the other day, I hit what three numbers out of 5. Cop like, was it $200? Yeah, okay, better luck next time. You're gonna keep on trying though. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. I gotta get me a pre-workout. You know what I'm saying? In the end, man, I'm gonna look back once I get to my destination, and I'm gonna look back and be like, you know what? All that trying I was doing, it was all worth it. I'm gonna be on the beach, laid up, kicked up, with a pina colada spiked with rum. You know what I'm saying? Put some rum up in my motherfucking pina colada. You know what I'm saying? On the beach, with a fat ass booty woman right next to me. You know what I'm saying? With my legs kicked up. You know, laughing at the haters, laughing at the naysayers, and all the motherfuckers that said that I couldn't do it. Laughing at my sister, laughing at motherfuckers who made videos about me, just kick back like like fucking Popeye. Yeah, for real. I'm like, man, they thought I was gonna stay down for the rest of my life. Out here praying on my downfall, laughing. I'm in a better position. I'm in a better position than I am than they are right now. I'm in a better position right now than they are. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. That sounded a lot better. Yo, Cocat, she don't want you mentioning her name. She's coming after you legally. Well, how? How's she gonna do that? What's up with it? West side? West side? Man, that's laughable, boy. What's up with it, man?
All right.
West side.
West side. What is this? What is this?
West side.
Wait, west?
Yeah.
And the next?
Look,
And the other?
East?
East?
East.
East. And the south?
I don't know.
Okay, my brother, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Pretty nice here, man. Thank you.
Is that 4 or 5 or 3?
I have 2 cents for you.
Why? Because I blocked her from my channel? Thank you. I blocked that female from my channel, man. I don't want her around. I got that right to do that. I got that right. If I feel like that you're disrespecting my channel, I got the right to block you. She go get her with whoever she want to get. You feel what I'm saying? When I say I don't want her channel toxic, I don't want her around. Don't let her fool you, man. You know, don't be easily fooled by these con artists, man. Don't be easily fooled. Man, the evidence is input. You come around my channel, you gotta have all positive vibes. You know, if I feel like you're disrespecting my channel, I got a right to block you. Simple as that. That's my right. That's why they invented the block button. The block motherfuckers when they're acting up. Don't let her fool you into thinking stuff, man. But I'm talking about dudes who are serving a life sentence, man. You know, some guys wasn't meant to procreate, man. But you can change that, man. By getting on your purpose today, man. See, a lot of us been trained wrong, man. You know, we've been trained wrong. Our mother and father didn't train us, man. We gotta work out. And we have to learn for ourselves, man. You know. And then we got distractions. You know, we got distractions, man. You can't get distracted. And then you gotta stay on your P's and Q's after you get the bag. So what I'm saying? So don't be serving a life sentence, man. You know, don't serve a life sentence. Serve a sentence where you're only in a situation for a few years and then you come out of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know, I ain't gonna be here forever. You know, eventually I'm gonna have to shut this channel down. You know, this channel ain't gonna last forever either, man. Eventually I'm gonna hit my jackpot and I'm gonna be gone, bro. It's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? I'm totally, what they call it, I'm totally confident, bro, in my skills and my, you know, in my abilities. You know what I'm saying? And once I hit my jackpot, I'm gone, never to return back on YouTube ever again. So all the haters and stuff like that, you're only gonna be seeing me here temporary. Cause this channel eventually gonna come to an end. It will. There's gonna be an end to this channel. Eventually, I will end the channel. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life? Please. You gotta be smoking. So eventually I'm gonna be gone, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just warming up my legs, man, because sometimes my legs, they be frozen and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pulling my legs up, I gotta stretch. You know what I'm saying? So get on your purpose and know that, hey, I'm doing this long term. I'm doing this for the future. Because some of y'all, bruh, to be honest, some of you guys who are serving a life sentence or you struggling in the dating market, if you would have got on your purpose like 5 years ago, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in a situation right now. I guarantee, man, if you give it 5 years, you give it all you got, you'll come out of there, man, eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in a jail cell, bro. A lot of us who are struggling in the dating market right now, you're in the jail cell. You're in jail. You know, and then you say, fuck it, I'm gonna do my time and I'm gonna get out of here. Now, how long it takes me to get to my goal or to get to the bag, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? However it takes, whatever, as long as I get out. I'm not gonna be here forever. When I was in jail, bro, there was a dude serving a 3-year sentence, man. I got up there and I was like, how long you been in here, bro? He was like, man, I've been here for 3 years. They don't really say years, they say months. I think he said 32 months, he said. Right? Dude been in there for 3 years. No pussy, no woman. Can't come and go as he please. I mean, he been there for 3 years. He been there in jail for 3 years, bro. And he's my bunk mate. The dude slept on the top bunk of my bunk. 3 years, you must have did something bad for you to be in jail for 3 years, nigga. He even did penitentiary time at one point. So he been in and out of jail for his whole entire life, bro. Because when he get out, he go back to doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine just being locked away in jail for 3 years? No pussy. Nobody to cuddle with. Not even a date. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, this is not living, man. Like, every man should have a woman by his side, bro. But because competition is so fierce for coochie nowadays, a lot of guys, they're gonna serve a life sentence all the way to the end. Some of them are. Some of us are gonna serve a life sentence all the way to the end. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of us, we got ambition and drive. You know, a lot of us are gonna come out of our situation. They're like, nah, I ain't gonna be in this situation forever, nigga. I'm getting off my ass and I'm chasing this bag. Some niggas like, nah, you might be serving a life sentence, but nah, I'm coming out of here in a few years. Watch. I'm telling you, man. Day by day, I'm gonna keep on going. Feel what I'm saying? I'm just doing the Jenga. That's part of my workout. Feel what I'm saying? That's me, nigga. I'm like, nuh-uh. I ain't gonna stay here for the rest of my life, nigga. You must be smoking. You must be crazy. Forget all that. All the booty around me, shit. That's all my motivation right there. You know what I'm saying? And plus, Hellcat got martial arts experience. So I know what it takes to achieve something. I'm the kind of person I'll keep going until I get it. Like just like my belts in capoeira, man. I kept going year after year until I got up to purple cord, which purple cord is a high cord in any class. You know, that's the instructor cord. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, first they had it as a professor cord. Then they switched it. So then it became a more of an instructor cord, purple cord. Brown is professor. And then red is mestre. Hell, I just got a friend just now. He just got his red cord. After how many years? 30 years. It took him 30 years to get his last belt. The man had gray in his hair and everything. He only a few years older than me. The dude got gray in his hair and everything, but he finally got that red cord. Man, that was a long motherfucking time. And the mestre, I know he was holding his cord, bro. He just didn't want him to get graduated so goddamn soon. But it took him 30 years to get that belt. But that shows the dedication. He was dedicated to his shit, man. Because I remember, we all started around the same time, man. It was me, Eugene, Jimmy, Marlene, his sister. And they started before me. They started maybe 2 or 3 years before I came along. And then I came along 2 years later or something like that. But they've already been training already. They already had their they already had their yellow and orange cords and shit. Like orange. When I came along, I got my when I got my what am I saying? God damn it. When I got my yellow cord, you feel me? When I got my yellow cord, it was getting an orange cord. So then the years kept going by quick. I kept getting one cord after the next. Then I got my orange cord. I remember having my orange cord. Then I got my blue cord. Then I got my green cord. And then I got my purple cord, man. And, you know what I'm saying? So I know what it takes to keep pressing forward for something and accomplishing something. Like, I don't feel accomplished if I don't have the bag yet, right? So my accomplishment is the bag, okay? Or my goal is getting the bag. If I'm not getting that belt around my waist, just like in capoeira, I don't feel accomplished. I don't feel accomplished at all. I don't feel like I achieved anything. So I keep going until I get that bag around my waist. It ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be a cord, it's gonna be a bag. Right? So starting with the little things, man, I think like every man should start with little things before they jump into chasing the bag. You feel what I'm saying? Little things. Little things. I mean, you might jump into a big thing or whatever. You can jump into a big thing, but it's gonna be hard because you ain't never been there before. See, me, I've been there. I've been accomplishing little accomplishments. I've been there before. I know how it's done. You feel what I'm saying? I went to Brazil. I trained hella hard, sharpened my skills. My when I'm going after a goal, my self-esteem is up. You feel what I know I can get it. You feel what I'm saying? It was like capoeira. Self-esteem was up. Let me drink some more pre-workout. My self-esteem was up. I don't have low self-esteem because of my capoeira training. Because I remember getting certain moves down, it was hard. Certain moves I couldn't get down, and then finally I got it. I was like, oh shit, finally got it. It brings your self-esteem up, letting you know that anything is possible, man. As long as you practice. Practice make perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I like to chase, man. That's what I like. I like the chasing the bag. It's the thrill of the chase, man. Feel what I'm saying? When you're chasing the bag, I just like the chase. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna work out, man. It's time for me to stop talking and get to working out. You guys have a good day. I'm out. Be back on later. Peace. To the Middle East. I just wanted to say that.